Do we have to go in here? I think we were going in here. I don't really know where else to go or what else to do, you see. So I'm just sort of like, can we... It didn't look like there was anything further over here. Oh, maybe there is. We go to the mezz. Very good. We have a mezzanine now working.
Walking around the upstairs mezzanine, I found myself in a small balcony overlooking the dance floor, where a tabletop of placards had been set out. At the side, a board marked dance steps looked like it would hold the placards in a chosen order, directing the dance below. All I had to do was set it up, then ring the bell.
So, am I trying to get cake here? We saw this, didn't we? I have no idea if this is right. Do I have to go all the way to 8? Yes, because there are 8. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't even remember where we saw this initially. I'm gonna just put things down. I walked further to the left. I think I was kind of like in the middle, but the camera didn't pan far enough to the left the last time I was in here. So I just was like, oh, okay. I have to sneeze. I don't know where these are. Oh my god. I'm assuming we're going to have to get cake here, which means we're going to move them around and maybe they're going to bump the cake over here. So why don't we just put some shit down, see what we get. I don't know how to dance, so this is going to be a problem.
There wasn't much I could do with the tabletop except use it to lay out the dance cards.
Okay, I know. That's what I was trying to do, fish. God, Delia. I thought she was going to be her, or we were going to be her +1 too. Oh. I fucked up. I moved it. I did some things right, but not other things.
The dancers moved around the dance floor like clockwork soldiers, directed by the moves on the board. And with their movements, the cart holding the wedding cake could be pushed around too.
Okay, so we need to move things. So were the first two correct? And then this was also kind of correct? Do I need to have all of them? I also really wasn't paying attention to see what was actually... I wasn't watching. Correction, I was not registering what I was seeing. They just bumped back. Can I take one out? Do I need to have all 8?
That wouldn't work.
Oh, excuse me. Just the first one? Okay. Joya, Joyette. That's what we want. I need them to push it. So, like, it kind of works, I think, but also it doesn't kind of work. I need them to go that way. Sorry. Excuse me. So do we maybe put this one here?
There was already a card in that slot.
Oh my god. Try that? I don't know. No. I need them to move it. So, like, we're kind of right, but we're also kind of not. So like when they're up, so this one here, so that puts the cake here, right? Do I need to get it like to here, or do I need to get it like right here, essentially? Because that moves them up, right? This moves them up. That pushed it over, this one pushed over here. So we almost want them to stay there and then push and push. Which direction is carousel? Oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna play it again and we'll have to watch. Up, left, right. I need them to be, yeah. So what was it? Carousel pushed it to the left, didn't it? Which is what we want. People hoping cake. Is that a dog? Is there a dog there? Oh, there's a good boy there. Rashida Largway, please. Joyette and Carousel are doubled. And so is that French word that I don't remember what accent that E is. It's not the E accent aigu. It's the other one. It's not the manger one. It's the ne one. I don't actually know if that's right. It's not, because it sounds... That's how I always remember what E it is. Manger. A. 450. 30 days. A whole last month. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we want them essentially here, but we also don't want them here because if we move them up one, then they're going to be in the way. Aren't they? I guess the question is, do we even start with Joyette? They go up, they go down. Carousel duplicates the previous move. Interesting. Okay. So essentially what we want is we somehow like... Because even if we move them all up one, these people would still be in the way of cake, right? We don't want them to be in the way of cake, right? Do we know okay. I just want to try and see what this does. So, like, kind of progress, but kind of not. It's working, but it ain't. So this will push them right, left, right, up, down. Is that what we're thinking? We start up, left, left. Sorry, right, right, left. Is that another left? Down, down, up? I just need everybody to be like... Yeah, but still, how would that... Because these guys are in the way. Is there one that we haven't seen, like, the actual movement for? Because they would block it. Like, these either or would block. So you'd almost need everyone to move over one, right? Up. So that these guys are somehow, I don't know, maybe I'm overcomplicating this again. Okay, Vera hit me. I'm going to take them all out. Take them all out. I like how we're putting them back in the exact order that we found them. Okay. I want to see that good boy down there. Joyette Vian Pomade. Okay. So, Joyette. Bene. I don't know how to say that. Promenade. I don't dance. So, Rosary. I don't know if that's right either. Carousel. And then Joyette. And then Bene. And then All right, let's give her a shot. You're probably right. You're way better at these things than I am. I brute force until we can't brute force anymore. Mmm. I told you were better at stuff like this than I was. Nicely done.
Heading down from the mezzanine, I saw what I was after. The cake cart had been pushed off the dance floor and into reach.
Oh, I'm getting that cake, baby. Oh, I'm getting that fucking cake. Pocket fucking...
I couldn't cut a slice out of the wedding cake with my bare hands.
You don't need to. You just grab a fucking fistful. Just take it. Fucking... But that's okay. I have a knife.
While Mrs. Craddock rubbed her temples, I had a moment of opportunity.
Party cake!
I knew I wasn't supposed to cut the cake if I wasn't the groom.
Says who?
These were unusual circumstances.
Agreed. Did I take the cake? I took the cake. What kind of cake is that? It looks very moldy. Excuse me, Miss Ma'am. Go over here. Nobody will know.
Did you just touch the wedding cake?
No.
Certainly not. I was just admiring it.
I should hope so. If I catch you with so much as a crumb on your fingers, you will be in serious trouble.
What's she gonna do? Kill me? It looks moldy. I thought fruitcake. Last door on the right. I still don't think this is a good idea. I still think I'm gonna get my ass blasted. Have some cake.
I placed the wedding cake on the dresser.
It looks
5
like it's
wedding items
moldy.
were ready. It was time to start up the phonograph.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna do it automatically. Cut.
Abigail, if you can hear me, try to come back to your final happy moment. I began to feel a change in the room.
Uh-oh.
The air not quite so still. The shadows not quite so dark, and the bride not quite so distant. I just hoped I'd made a wise decision.
Is it a
You
ghost
cannot
cake?
be allowed to do this. I will stop you. At any cost, I will stop you. I'm free. You came back.
Please don't try to kill me a third time.
Don't worry, Murphy McAllen. I'm not here to do that.
I think I might have caused all of this, but I can explain everything.
I'm afraid to say I think you might be right, but at least there's a chance we can do something to fix it. If only... Oh no. He's coming.
Who's coming?
What do you think?
Rackham, you need to hide. If we're going to fix this, he can't know where you are. Quickly, out on the balcony.
Abigail, where is
Jay
he?
Baruchel.
Where is who?
Don't play dumb with me, little girl. I know about your little game on the riverboat. I know that you've brought that mortal into the house. Where is he?
You know, I haven't seen him.
I know you're lying to me, Abigail.
Such
but
a
it makes no
dapper-looking
matter.
gentleman.
There's nothing any mortal can do to stop my plans. The wedding will take place tonight, and this time, you're going to say I do.
I'll never marry you, Rackham.
I'm afraid you won't have a choice.
I've broken free of your spell before. I can do it again.
I'm not so sure that's true. The love spell will take hold again, and every minute you spend broken out of it drains you more and more from ever breaking out of it again.
Oh.
Soon the spell will take hold of you forever, and then you will marry me.
So,
The Belmore treasure will be mine.
No,
You had
What's he
your
gonna do with it,
chance,
though?
Abigail.
he did.
You chose that nightmare.
I think the low was
and
Rackham.
after tonight, you'll never be able to leave it again.
Ah! Voodoo. Who do? You do. Do what? Have the power. The power? The babe with the power. We're tormenting her?
what a creep.
Hi,
Abigail,
it's me.
is it safe?
Of course not, but we don't have the luxury of waiting. Come with me, Murphy. I have a plan, and there are some things you really need to know.
What kind of things? So I'm going to enter her brother's rooms? The ones that are dead?
The Grand Hall. Why are we back here?
I suppose you have some questions for me, Murphy McAllen?
Just a few. This trip to Devil's Rock isn't going anything like I planned.
Okay.
So, Abigail.
Okay.
May I call you Abigail?
Why did you try to kill me?
Why did you try to kill me? Come to think of it, why did you try to kill me twice?
Why
Were you
not
under
thrice?
Rackham's evil spell when you threw me from the balcony and dragged me into the spirit pool?
No, that was me. It took a lot of energy to escape the spell. Those were the only times I've ever managed to do it. But it needed to be done.
So you tried to kill me on purpose?
I wasn't trying to kill you, Murphy. When you came into the house, I knew what you were trying to do, summoning the ghosts. And in doing that, you'd free Rackham. I was trying to stop you, to save everybody.
I was the
killing me?
threat?
And pulling you into the spirit pool? Once you'd done that damned foolish deed, I knew we needed you in the house to fix it. So I brought you here. I was never trying to kill you.
Oh, I see. I guess we had a slight misunderstanding.
Those are voodoo
What were
faces.
those faces I saw through the broken glass?
Those are the faces I've seen every minute of every hour of every day for the last 33 years.
Are they here now?
Those are his punishment. I don't know how he does it, but it's like he can control your dreams and your nightmares. He can manifest images in your mind that don't exist, no matter how much you want to stop them.
Nightmares? So he's the one that the locals have seen wandering the house.
He was the only one who could, but until now, he could never leave the house, only manifest projections of himself beyond the estate.
Like appearing to Dr. Moray as Aloha?
That's right. Rackham was never a lower, but he knew Moray would fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. And now look what it's led to.
You're free now. You can stop Rackham.
No, Murphy, Rackham's magic is strong. You may have broken the spell for now, but what he said was true. I don't know how long I can hold out before the curse takes hold of me again, but it will happen. I can already hear them laughing.
Oh, fuck. So can I.
What are we going to do?
I have a plan, but I need you to carry it out for me. You need to finish what you started, Murphy. You need to find the treasure of Belmore Manor. Rackham's looking for it too. You'll need to get there first.
What's so important about the treasure?
What do you think the treasure is, Murphy?
$13 million? Unaccounted for and unclaimed?
No, Murphy. The treasure is much more insidious than that. $13 million is just what my brothers spent trying to contain it. Listen carefully. I need you to know something.
Ooh, go on.
Do you want to know what the treasure of Belmore Manor really is?
I guess.
My brothers meant the world to me, and I missed them dearly every time they sailed away into the Caribbean. On one fateful voyage, they'd anchored in a lagoon to replenish supplies. There was a man there, so thin and weak he looked like a skeleton. He beckoned them along the beach, led them into a cave,
and killed them,
and showed them an unfathomable pile of gold, coins, goblets, jewelry, the riches of 1,000 looted ships, topped by a wooden
then why did we quit our
coffin.
job?
That coffin held a treasure more valuable than the rest put together.
God?
The skeletal man saw a shell from the beach in the hand of my eldest brother and offered to make a trade, for he knew that the item within the coffin could not be given away. It could only be bought or traded or inherited. The deal done, my brothers loaded up their ship and set sail for the nearest port. But when the dockhands opened the coffin, they fled and refused to return. Inside was a black stone that seemed to glow green from within.
It is
The
an Eldritch
locals
horror.
knew a legend of a terrifying pirate captain who
It
wielded
is.
such a black stone, able to make any who resisted his demands collapse dead before him. But that had been 2 centuries ago. Surely the pirate captain should have been
Is it
long
Rackham?
dead. My brothers put so much into
Is it
researching
Rackham?
the stone, scouring the Caribbean, conducting scientific experiments, meeting experts of the occult. And it all led to one terrible discovery.
It's
The
a heart.
coffin stone was a cursed artifact,
I mean-
able to destroy a person's spirit and steal the remaining years of their
The
life
old man
for
who
the
gave it to the
stone's
brother?
possessor.
Ooh.
That pirate captain, who had ransacked ships by stealing the
Interesting.
life of anyone who dared to oppose him, was now cursed to live out every year he stole, withering and weakening without dying. My brothers sealed the stone in a vault beneath Belmore Manor. 3 keys were required to open it. My brothers each took one, vowing never to allow the stone to work its evil power. But one person disagreed.
The business partner.
He had
Mr.
seen the
Rackham.
stone and knew what it could do. The ship's first officer, Rackham. And
Jake
now,
Herschel.
he'll stop at nothing to get it, murdering my brothers, enslaving me, and killing you.
I'm not dead yet.
This isn't quite the treasure I expected to find.
Murphy, the treasure isn't $13 million. All that money went into researching the stone and then sealing it away where no one would find it.
The fireplace.
This fireplace is the entrance to the vault
Oh,
where
the
it's
keys.
hidden. You see the keyholes concealed in the mantle? We'll need my brother's keys to open it.
And I guess finding the keys is where I come in?
What if we just leave it sealed up, hide the keys, so Rackham
What if we
can
just
never
leave it
find it?
sealed up? Hide the keys so Rackham can never find it?
He will find it. I don't know how long it will take, but eventually he'll find it. And I won't be able to resist the curse for that long. I need you to find those keys tonight, before the wedding.
How do I even start looking for your brothers?
You need to speak to Madame Planchette. She helped my brothers
Like the
years
Ouija
ago.
board?
And now she might be able to help us, too.
Her door is locked.
Who's Madame Planchette?
An old friend of the family my brothers brought to our house to help them. Some people call her the Parlor Witch.
What will Rackham do if he gets control of the coffin
World
stone?
domination,
Rackham
obviously.
fears the judgment of death more than anything. The stone will allow him to return to flesh and blood and remain here in the mortal realm for as long as he keeps taking people's lives.
He'll keep murdering people?
Exactly. And it's easy to know his first targets. Once he has the stone, there's an entire household of lives right here, ready for him to steal, including yours and mine.
He can steal life from ghosts?
The explosion may have interrupted things, but the spirits here still hold the years of life they're owed. They may never be able to use them, but Rackham will.
This house really needs its wiring looked into.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
The spell. It's coming over me again. Listen, as much as it frightens me to say it, I think Rackham might be right. Everything I do is making it harder for me to resist the spell. I don't know if I'll be able to break out of it again. I need you to do this for me, Murphy.
I will, just tell me what to do.
Madame
Found
Planchette
the
will be the first
keys.
step of 3
Find
journeys
the
you'll
keys.
need to undertake. One for each of my brothers, each finished only by reclaiming their key and placing it in this fireplace.
I won't stop until I've done it, Abigail. I will beat Rackham to the treasure.
For all our sakes, I hope you're right.
Now run away. Okay. Bye-bye.
I was on my own again, baffled by the situation I'd gotten myself into. The $13 million, the whole reason I traveled to the island and then quit my job, was gone. I had every desire to
Well,
wait
that's what I
until
don't
sunrise
understand,
and
so
get
he
that
wants to be
taxi back
mortal.
off the island just like I'd planned. Free of magic, free of
Living
ghosts,
forever.
free of the very real possibility that I'd be joining them. But heck, plans change.
But
Now
sure
there was
gosh,
someone I
Darly
needed to
Dawn,
see.
eh?
May I help you?
Excuse my intrusion. Abigail Belmore told me to find you. She said you may be able to help me find her brothers.
Murphy McCallan, come in, come in. Sit yourself down and let me introduce myself. I am Madame Planchette, psychic medium, soothsayer of the supernatural, forecaster of fortunes. And you're the one who caused all these troubles. Am I right?
Things kinda got away from me.
Maybe.
And now, we need to get them under control. Now, how precisely can I help
I mean, don't you know how you should be helping me? I like how it just doesn't, I have to
I need to talk to Abigail's 3 brothers. Can we cast a summoning spell again to speak to their ghosts?
I'm afraid not, Murphy.
Yeah.
The ghosts of Belmore Manor could only be summoned because our spirits were trapped here and hadn't moved on to the spirit realm. The Belmore brothers were murdered months before the wedding.
Rude.
Each has long since moved on, however reluctantly. It's very rare for someone to come back from the other side. It can happen, but I don't think there is much chance of that here.
So then how can I find them?
How can we make contact with the 3 brothers?
We need to conduct a seance for each of the brothers.
Is
a
that
way
not-
to contact them in the spirit realm and learn how and where they were killed. But each spirit is attuned differently.
Is that
I will
not what
need
we
you
just
to
sort of
gather some
first
objects
implied?
in order to contact them.
I know how we need to do this.
What do we need to contact Yardley Belmore?
Yardley was a man of leisure, accustomed to the finer things in life. As his portrait shows, we must read tea leaves to contact him. You must bring me a used teacup.
A teacup? And
What do we
Xavier?
need to contact Xavier Belmore?
Xavier was a man of the world, a traveler across the globe. As in his portrait, it is a globe that we will need to contact him, but one made of glass, a crystal ball.
And Cecil?
What do we need to contact Cecil
Cecil?
Belmore?
Cecil was a man of letters, skilled with the written word. Like the papers you see in his portrait, to contact him, you must bring me a spirit board, a sheet of letters through which Cecil may communicate.
How can I find the seance items when I can't leave the house?
How can I find those seance items when I can't even leave the house? I don't even know what's trapping me here.
That would be Abigail.
Bitch.
Abigail is keeping me trapped in the house?
She was. A last desperate act to keep you here and free her from Rackham's curse. Return
Bitch.
to the front doors, Murphy, and they will now open for you. Scour the island, search the manor, and bring those 3 items back to me, and we can begin to locate the 3 brothers.
I'll start looking right away.
Good luck. And hurry. Rackham
Ah.
will soon know what you're trying to do. And unlike the other ghosts here, his powers are no longer confined to the house. Just one more thing before you go. I have something that
Is it a
may
dowsing
help you.
rod? Is it a Greekery? Thanks for passing it to me.
A necklace? What can I do with this?
Return it to whom it belongs. Now go. You do not have much time, and yet the mysteries of our entire island await.
Who does it belong
It
to?
was time to test what Madame Planchette had told me, and see if I really could leave the house.
Oh! Gasp!
So it was true. Right now I was living my very own ghost story, with a household of people who needed my help and a villainous phantom who had to be stopped. With Belmore Manor unlocked, the entirety of the house and island were now mine to explore. Somewhere out there were the Belmore Brothers' 3 keys. My first task, to gather a crystal ball, a spirit board, and some tea leaves.
Tea, you say? So, whose necklace is that? Can I...
That didn't work.
Okay, to map. We start again. Dead Nettle. Where are we going?
Life continued on in Dead Nettle, its citizens oblivious to the supernatural struggle happening on the far side of the island. Even with their predilection for local legend, I doubted they'd believe me if I told them.
Let's talk to Ned. We love Ned. But do I love Ned as much as I love the Colonel? I don't remember a story about a necklace. Oh no!
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I didn't think I'd be seeing you again, Mac. I thought you'd be swimming back to the mainland. Or, well, swimming with the fishes. How's the auditing going?
Well, I quit my job.
You quit? I thought that was the whole reason you were here in the first place.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Why you doing this, Mac? Don't you have a family you need to get back to? Away from the ghost stories?
I don't have any family.
I don't. I'm a
I never
lonely
have.
boy.
I was found.
Found?
As a baby, I was left on the doorstep of an orphanage with just a blanket and a piece of paper with my name on it. Growing up, I always felt alone, like I was missing someone who loved me. The last orphanage I was in was above a bookstore called Eerie Echoes, and I used to pick up the dime novels that got thrown out at the end of each month. My favorites were always the scary ones.
Why did you like the scary stories so much?
I felt like if I could read the scariest story I could find, it would make my life at the time seem a little less scary by comparison.
That's heartbreaking, Mac.
But that's why I'm still here. I always wanted to be in one of those
you're right.
stories.
They did,
and
yeah.
Now I am. I don't have much of a past, but this is a chance to make myself a future.
Well, I hope you find what you're searching for. But don't say I didn't warn you.
True. So, are we giving it to the dead body or are we giving it to Abigail? Ah, I see. Interesting. I know, like, this poor man was just like, why are you doing that? Well, let me tell you a story about my traumatic childhood. You know, I also got asked once why I find horror movies and scary games, like, more interesting than saying RPGs. And I'm like, I don't rightly know. I can't answer that question. I don't get scared. I think most of the time. I think the last jump scare that got me was Jack coming through the fucking wall in RE7. Oh my god, we have a week. Excuse me.
I think I might know what happened at Belmore Manor on the night of the disappearance.
I've told you, Mac. I don't want to hear no more about it.
But I think I know who the Phantom is.
Murphy, don't even say the name.
You
I've
already-
seen that aberration once, and that was enough. I saw those faces laughing at me every night.
Don't
for
traumatize
months.
the man.
I
He's
won't
not
go
interested.
through that again.
Ned's fear was real.
Yeah, leave
I
the
can
poor
only
man
imagine
alone.
what 3 decades of those faces would do to a person.
Wow, leave that poor man alone.
Do you remember the Belmore Trading Company ever unloading a coffin at these docks?
You know, now that you mention it, that does ring a bell. Yeah, back when I first started out, the Belmore's flagship, the SS Mysterium, came back into port a few days late, and Mr. Rackham rustled up a bunch of us roustabouts to help unload it, way earlier than we usually be out. Yeah, I remember that morning. It's almost as much as the bonus pay we got for the early hours.
Did you find out what was in it?
I don't think we paid it much mind. It was rare, but people did die at sea back in those days. Although saying that, they'd usually be buried at sea too. I don't remember any fanfare about it. There must have been someone important in there.
Or something.
Still fishing?
Still fishing?
You won't believe this, Mac. Squibb's record was ruled invalid. He was overheard down at Spinelli's bar boasting about how he put ball bearings inside the Pengoza to make it heavier. Can you believe the nerve of some people?
The despicable things they'll do.
It means I'm right behind you, buddy. Just one lucky catch, and I'll be bumping you down to second place.
I love him. I love him.
Is that a grill you've got there, Ned?
He's grilling.
14 hours out here would give anyone an appetite. I'm not giving up just yet, but it'll be supper time soon. You're welcome to join me.
Sir, did you bring a snack?
Do you miss working
A
on the
nature
docks?
volley bar.
I wouldn't give up fishing for it, but I have good memories of those times. Good, honest teamwork. Working outdoors, singing shanties, and swapping stories. Though to be honest, some of the tales they tell may have been a little exaggerated.
Catch you later, Ned.
Thanks,
See
Ned.
you around, Mac.
Love him. Nah,
I had more important things to do than fish.
I absolutely did not have more important things to do than fish.
I had more important things.
Yeah, when was the last time you ate, though? See? Gotta keep your strength up. Okay, let's go talk to... whatever her fucking name is. Takes 7 years to get there. We know there's a globe in the Captain's Club. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. Almost there. Just trying to think of where the other stuff was.
Oh, what a piece of junk. So much as a nudge and the whole thing locks up. Work, damn you!
Hi. Can I assist? Oof, gotta watch them springs, man.
That almost hit me.
Almost isn't good enough. A few inches over and we could have had a lovely headline about a gory workplace accident.
Bitch, what the fuck? Springs are no fucking joke, man.
What seems to
I
be
know.
the problem?
Bitch.
The till coil snapped off and almost had my eye out.
Almost took
Your
me out.
eye?
Can you believe it? I try to get a story that's fit to print and instead the printing press has a fit. Why can't
not
I
fit
get
to
one of
print.
those electric machines like they've got at the New Orleans Post?
Nolans. Does she have anything else to say?
Can I help fix?
Oh,
The press needs a new coil, but the only manufacturer is an 82-year-old machinist in Boise, Idaho. Getting a replacement will take weeks.
oh. How do I... Do you have anything else?
Can I help fix it?
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to Dead Metal. She's very rude. To the courtyard. We are gonna be needing that fishing rod for something. Making our way downtown. Not walking fast, because we're not hauling ass. And it's nighttime. Oh, a boat that I will go on in a moment.
Oh, look who's returned.
Good evening, Felix.
Remind me, did you say your name was Captain Knott?
My pseudonym. That's right. For marketing purposes.
Because I've been doing some research in the club archives, and it seems as though we already had a Captain Knott as a member about 10 years ago.
That would be my father, Captain Knott Sr. I'll pass on a hello next time I see him.
42 years as a captain, sailed each of the 7 seas.
That's the one. More at home on the waves.
It says in the records that he's deceased.
Might be harder than expected to pass on that hello, actually.
Drowned, apparently,
A mighty struggle.
while taking a bath.
It
Mainly a
happens.
struggle with the plug, really.
Look, I'm on to you, Sonny. When Mr. Perkins gets back tomorrow, we'll be having an investigation. Captain Knott, or not a captain.
And until then,
Enjoy the club.
Nice bitch. Everybody's getting bitchy. Everybody's becoming a problem. Oh,
avast, mateys! Shiver me timbers! 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance, me hearties. Yo-ho!
What on earth are you talking about? I think your lighthouse might have lured in a loon, Moot.
I thought you were captains. Isn't this how captains talk?
Not outside a Treasure Island novel. You expect us to carry parrots on our shoulders, too? I tried that once in my life, and all I got was excrement down the back of my blazer.
Oh, right.
you know, it's funny because that is actually, the Robert Louis Stevenson actually kind of coined a lot of the words that pirates use in Treasure Island. Robert Louis Stevenson? Fascinating, isn't it? I need that globe. I need that trophy.
Good evening.
It's about time you got here. I've been waiting for you.
You have?
Darn right. Give me another sarsaparilla and be quick about it.
No, I'm not a waiter.
You're a captain? They keep getting younger and younger. Do they give you a free pair of floaties with your license nowadays?
Are you a captain?
I was, a long time ago. Captain Cuthbert Moot's the name. Now I'm the island's lighthouse keeper.
How come you're not captaining anymore?
How come you're not captaining anymore?
I had a bit of a bump with a lighthouse.
And you're
If only
in
lighthouses
charge?
had some way of warning you they were there.
I'm
The
such an
lighthouse keeper's
asshole.
nostrils huffed like a bull about to charge at a matador.
After I crashed the ship, I lost my job with the Belmore Trading Company. What's more, I was taken off the Belmore wedding guest list. Life's been one disappointment after another ever since. I used to be a king of the waves. Now I'm a bigger wreck than my ship.
How the fuck did you not see the lighthouse?
How did you not see the lighthouse?
Drunk?
I was busy at the time. What are you, the captaincy board?
You managed to keep your
You
license?
managed to keep your captain's license?
In a manner of speaking, the captaincy board has a sense of irony. After I crashed into the lighthouse, they made me take the job of lighthouse keeper to maintain my credentials.
Who's manning the
Then
lighthouse
shouldn't
now?
you be at the
Yeah.
fort if you're the lighthouse keeper?
Yeah, it's a dreary place, and there's a damn fleabag cat there that won't leave me alone.
So he's in
Anyway,
charge?
It's a clear night. If the fog comes in, I'll switch the light on. Otherwise, I'm staying right here.
What's wrong with the cat?
What's wrong with the cat?
Blacktail, you see these scratch marks on my nose?
No.
The damn thing jumps for my head every time the badge on my hat catches the light.
You worked for
You
Belmore?
worked for the Belmore Trading Company?
Once upon a time, I was the captain of the SS Mysterium, flagship of the Belmore Trading Company fleet. I've captained more ocean voyages than you've taken baths. I might look like I should be hawking fish sticks at a market stall, but back then, I was at the top of my game, enjoying the finer things in life. Caviar in the finest restaurants, champagne at the finest resorts, dressing in the finest tuxedos. Oh, one little bump through my whole career down the plug hole.
I take it the Captain's Club doesn't compare.
It did once upon a time. This place used to be a model of a club. Now the only thing it'd be modeling would be a cardigan and a girdle.
So you weren't invited to
So
the
you
wedding?
weren't invited to the Belmore wedding?
No, I was snubbed. Years of captaining their flagship, and then I get forgotten like a dirty sock. I tried to convince Mrs. Craddock to add me to the list, but she's got a heart colder than a penguin's behind.
I was invited to the Belmore wedding.
What? You never told me that.
You never asked. Yeah, not a direct invitation from the Belmores, but I was invited as a +1.
Who's your plus
Who
one?
invited you?
A little lady named Tallulah LaRue,
Why didn't you go?
because she scared the hell out of me.
Isn't it lucky that you didn't go to the Belmore wedding?
Lucky? How by Neptune's beard could you call that lucky?
Because the whole wedding disappeared. Their lives were stolen from them, their souls trapped in a tormented house for eternity. If you'd have been there, you'd have disappeared too.
Oh, it just would have been nice to feel included. That's all.
Is there a way into the
Is there a
fort?
way into the fort?
Not without the key, and I'm the one in charge of that. Do you know the reason for the big walls, the sturdy gates, the barrels of gunpowder, and the big boomy cannons? To keep people out.
Can you turn on the lighthouse beacon?
Can you turn on the lighthouse beacon?
I don't know if you know how lighthouses work, but they only need to be lit up when visibility is low. As far as I can tell, it's a clear night, so until I see fog pouring through that window, I'm not doing a thing.
Then I best be off.
I better be off.
So long.
Well,
While I was trapped on Devil's Rock,
can I take the trophy? I'd like to look at it.
That trophy belongs to the club champion, and as I'm club champion, I'm telling you, hands off.
Well then, Mr. Billiard player.
Good
Ooh, yay.
evening. My name's Murphy McCallan.
Good evening, Captain McCallan. Captain Gifford Pemberley at your service.
I love how they all
That's
have
right.
stupid names.
I expect you've heard of me. Master of the Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Tamer of the Tennessee. cuddler of the Colorado.
Oh.
Care to hit the table with me?
Yes. What are we playing?
I'll join you in a game. What are we playing?
Billiards.
I don't know how
Should
to
I
play.
set her up?
It is set up. This isn't American billiards, boy. We're playing English billiards.
Of course.
A fine game which requires only 3 balls. A white for me, a yellow for you, and a red we share.
I haven't heard of English billiards before.
I learned it when I toured the gambling halls of London back in 1922. It's a game with far more depth and skill than pool or snooker. Points are awarded not just for potting, but by the flair with which strikes are accomplished. More points can be earned with a fanciful shot than by a simple pocketing.
So I'm not trying to get the balls in the little holes?
Look, I think we might be a bit out of your depth with this. Why don't we keep it simple? The winner is the one who can bounce the red ball off the cushions the most times.
I can do that.
Then let's play. I'm afraid it'll have to be with dry cues. For some reason, the billiard chalk's gone missing.
I wonder how that happened.
This needs some Oprah Din music.
7s! Something to be proud of.
Do I have a billiard cue? Oh, thank you. Oh, I didn't really do that good. How many rounds do you play? 1, 2?
3s. Too bad, Captain.
Oh.
It seems my standing as champion of the Captain's Club continues.
I don't know, the cuddler of the Colorado seems to be something to be more proud of. Anyway,
Hello again, Captain Pemberley.
Welcome back, Captain McCallan.
thank you.
That's a very nice trophy in the corner.
Well, it didn't start out as a trophy. We needed something spherical, so we just gilded a cannonball from over at Fort Villamore. Polished up like a trombone in a marching band. A lot of elbow grease went into that shine, and currently these wrists have enough lubrication for a 12-lane bowling alley.
Are you saying that's your trophy?
That's right, boy. Champion billiards player of the Captain's Club. Keeps the other captains on their toes. Or peg leg in the case of Wooden Willie.
Surely he can't like being called that.
Too true. I think his peg leg is actually ceramic, but then the alliteration doesn't work.
Are you a famous riverboat captain?
You haven't heard of me?
I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of experience with riverboats.
Don't tell me you're one of those jelly-legged sea captains.
Jelly-legged? At least we sea captains do proper sailing, with charts, by the stars, across vast seas and oceans, hundreds of miles from land. You riverboat captains only have 2 directions, upriver or downriver.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't understand the perils of the riverways. I got my start in Baton Rouge. All I needed to do was teach the Mississippi that I was its master. If it wasn't going to do as it was told, it would get a damn good spanking until it fell in line.
Oh, sir. Where are we going?
Have you been a member of the Captain's
This.
Club long?
I'd say so. I got my license when I was 25. When my uncle Augustus passed away, I sold his gumbo restaurant and purchased a diamond of a riverboat. I ran pleasure cruises up the waterways of Devil's Rock
the
for
Spirit
years.
Queen?
Are you still a captain?
Technically, but it's hard to put into practice when you no longer have a boat.
What happened?
I got a little overconfident drinking whiskey and gambled my riverboat away years ago. My wife left me because she said I had a gambling addiction, but I still think I can win her back.
The wife or the boat?
Were you the former captain of the Spirit Queen?
That's the one, dear boy.
So you must be interested in ghosts.
I beg your pardon.
Having named your riverboat the Spirit Queen.
It's not named after ghosts, boy. It's named after bourbon, gin, tequila, whiskey. Those are the spirits that haunt me.
I think we did. I think we did.
Are you going to patch things up with Mrs. Pemberley?
Oh, I'm trying. I had a bouquet of flowers delivered to her this morning.
Is there a florist in Dead Nettle?
No, I just took them out of that window box over by Moot. Don't tell Felix, or they'll end up on my tab.
Okay, well, I could leave.
I best be running along. Enjoy your evening.
Farewell, Captain McCallan.
Why is everybody here so fucking likable? Is William here?
Empty of flowers, I could see that the window box was securely attached to the club's masonry.
Okay. Why do I need to know that? Strange thing to say. I want to go down and see that guy down there. He wants all of the vices. He's collecting them. Okay, so that's our orb there. Okay. Do I need to fill the... I still have the water bottle, don't I? I wonder if I need to fill it again. Let's talk to the ferryman. Oh, like, as in the ferryman to take me off this island?
Hello, my name's Murphy McCallan.
Hello, chum. Looking to hire a ferry?
Maybe?
Then come set sail with Crab McCready. When a ferry's really what you needy.
Crab's breath hit my face like a custard pie, a cloud of air reeking of cigarettes and stale beer.
Look, here's a promotional flag, so you can keep me in mind.
Thanks, friend.
I'll treasure it.
Now, I can take you anywhere on the coast. Where are you looking to head to?
Oh, is it
Do
like
you have a partner or an illicit liaison in mind? I do a very romantic sunset cruise.
Is this your ferry?
Is this your ferry? It looks like it's held together with spit and glue.
That's right, but rest assured, my spit is remarkably viscous. You find yourself aboard the Creaky Crab 2. I am her captain, Crab McCready.
What happened
I
to the
get
first
most
one?
of my business ferrying over to the mainland when the tides covered up the causeway.
What happened to the Creaky Crab 1?
That's it over there, with its bow peeking out of the water. I was out in the bay last Mardi Gras and looked down into the inky depths. Honest to God, I saw a mermaid staring back at me.
No.
I rushed back into Dead Nettle with such fervour I forgot to slow the engine once we reached the docks.
Was it really a mermaid you saw?
Nah, turned out I'd forgot to take my wig off from the costume contest that night, and I'd just seen my own reflection.
What a handsome mermaid you made.
Are you a member of the Captain's Club?
Oh, they banned me, those pompous buffoons. That Felix is full of himself.
What happened?
There used to be a club parrot called Squawkin' Hawkins, until he was taken away. Bird-napped, I'd say. See, I'm a big bird lover. They're very intelligent creatures, and I used to try to teach him poetry. Well, Felix Greer wasn't having none of that. I think he was getting jealous that the bird had more brains than him. He kicked me out.
Is it tomorrow already?
Well,
Holy
upset,
shit.
like anybody would. Words were exchanged, loudly, and he told me I wasn't welcome back. The cheek of it. Kicking me out when I'm a hard-working captain. That landlubber would get seasick using a washcloth.
Why do you like birds so much?
Why do you like birds so much?
They're the sailors of the sky, even the ones that can't fly. You tell me, have you ever looked an emu in the eye and
No,
not
they scare
felt a
me.
sense of kinship? Seen that look that says he wants to explore beyond the horizon?
Emus
I've never
are
imagined an
scary.
emu thinking anything different to that.
I love anything with a beak, except platypuses. Don't get me started on them. Now, I take it upon myself to look after the feathered friends on this island. Squawkin' Hawkins now lives on a perch on my balcony.
He's
I have
gone.
a name for every seagull that flies over Dead Nettle. And I look after Doris.
Doris?
Doris the chicken, over at Baxter's Mill.
Oh. Okay, well, I will talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
The bird is gone.
The puppet show hadn't started yet.
I love puppets. I'm like 99% sure that I saw the cage there and there is no Squawkin' Hawkins. Sounds like a fucking... Have we seen a bird? Why do we walk so slow? Now look. There's no bird there. Can I fill this up again? The bird is gone. Sir, did you know that? Okay, so Varif, where do you want to go? We know that our orb lives in the Captain's Club. Is he just like another fast travel guy? Or am I going to hire him to take me to a spot that I don't actually know? Maybe I can ask the jeweler about the necklace.
Welcome back.
I need that fish, maybe? Granny 44.
What do you think of this necklace?
How quaint. Make it yourself?
No, I found it.
It's a lovely example of folk art, I would say. Whittled by a sailor would be my guess.
I think you're right. Is it worth anything?
Not a thing.
Okay. Thanks. Got a flag.
It was the cotton flag that Crab, the ferryman, had given me, embroidered with his company logo.
I love him too. I love everybody. Okay, well that was a fucking trip, wasn't it? Okay. Where are we going? Who do I need to see? I still need to figure out what we're doing with that. And I can take the fish now?
There was no way I could carry a fishbowl full
Okay,
of water
never
and a
mind.
live goldfish around with me.
But we also
If I wanted it, the goldfish was going.
Yeah, so okay. So we need to put the thing into the thing. Okay, back out here. I don't think there's anything else we can do here, potentially. So let's just kind of start exploring places again. Back to the causeway.
The tide was still high as I returned to the Causeway Beach, while the sands were now the purlieu of a rather strange gentleman jabbing at the rocks with a walking stick.
And who is this dapper-looking gentleman? Look.
I glanced at the book's cover and was more than surprised to read the title, Dunstan the Dinosaur, above a drawing of a bulbous yellow triceratops walking on two legs and wearing a bowler hat.
What a gentleman. Can I take that?
I picked up the vacuum flask from the portable table.
Okay, is that what I'm going to put the fish in? Beachcomber.
Careful where you step. Look, another one.
Another what?
A pebble. Don't step on them.
There are pebbles all over this beach. There's not many places I could stand that don't have them.
But they could be important.
I know, it's crazy, eh? Do you have anything else to say?
My name's Murphy McCallan. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. Hello. Pleased to meet you. I'm Muffy Carlyle.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I think I've heard of you. Doesn't your family run a banking firm in New York?
That's the one. Are you familiar with the Carlisle Provincial Accounts and Joint Stock Corporation?
Actually, the reason I remembered you was because I was amazed the owner had a son named Muffy.
It's a nickname. Nanny gave it to me because my ears were always cold.
What's so important about the pebbles?
What's so important about the pebbles?
It's not the pebbles themselves. It's what's inside them.
What's inside the pebbles?
Dinosaurs.
Fossils?
I'm sorry. I think I'm missing something here. You think there are dinosaurs living inside the rocks?
Not living. They're extinct. So I've been told. But skulls, bones, fossils.
Oh, you're a fossil hunter?
That's right. But this beach seems terrible for them.
Why?
Why is this beach terrible for fossil hunting?
Too many people wandering across here. The place has been picked dry. I need somewhere secluded. A beach no one ever goes to. Are you from around here? Do you know anywhere like that?
I'm afraid I don't.
Well, do let me know if you find anywhere. I'd pay a pretty penny to go somewhere with potential.
Have you found many fossils before?
Only one. It was in our flower garden. The summer house, actually.
Of course, it's
Fascinating. Where did you find it?
In a plant pot.
A plant pot? Shouldn't it have been in the ground?
Yes. Nanny told me she planted it there for me to find. Couldn't stand the look of disappointment on my face.
Oh, this was when you were a child.
No, last week.
What's that book over there on the table?
That's my research text, all about dinosaurs.
A paleontology textbook?
No, Dunstan the Dinosaur. A thrilling series of books for the young reader. And the reader who is young at heart. My favorite is Dunstan and the Mysterious Meteor from Mars.
Have you been out here long?
Have you been out here long?
Just a couple of hours. Rufus dropped me off just after supper.
Dropped you off, but the causeway is flooded over.
I didn't come via the causeway. I got here on the yacht.
You have a boat?
The Plucky Plesiosaur. I named it myself.
Do you work for your father's company too? I can't imagine you do.
Do you work for your father's company too?
That's right. I'm Executive Director of New Initiatives.
And what exactly does that entail?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But Papa does say it requires me to be out of the office as much as humanly possible.
Nepotism.
He tells me, if I have to see your face around here, I'll end up moving to Tibet and joining a monastery. So even if I'm not sure exactly what my job is, clearly it is very important.
Well, good luck with your search.
Good luck with your search.
I'll never give up. That's the dinosaur way.
So, if I do this, can I... Why does it take like 7 years to get over here? There I am. So we need a spring for the Juniper Parish newspaper office. I need to win at billiards. We may need to hire our boy over here for something. I just want to see if the vacuum flask is for the fish.
Welcome back.
The neck of the bottle was far too narrow for the pudgy little goldfish to swim through.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Spirit Queen, let's see, we got rock in there. Death and destruction.
My trek through the bayou was easier on the return. My destination glowed green through the bald cypress trees. And then I saw why. The Spirit Queen was now a smoldering wreck, the embers of the green fire still glowing from within. I wondered if I could reach the telegrams.
Nope.
Well, that answered that. I may have been new to the bayou, but even I knew that plunging my hand into alligator-infested waters wasn't a good idea.
So what do we need to do with this then? Perhaps nothing yet. To the church.
Returning to St. Juniper's Church, it was clear by the illuminated windows and the repetitive hum of a newly placed generator that the rum runners had made themselves at home.
Good for them.
I didn't need to drive the car.
Why not? Okay, is there anything that I can do with this?
I didn't need to drive the car.
Oh. Can I do this? Oh, I can.
Deciding the jalopy was so beat up that a little more damage wouldn't be noticed, I cut open the stitch. I pulled the spring from the ripped seat cushion.
Okay, that answers that question. Can I take a look in here? Oh, I can go in. That might be dangerous.
Musket, did you hear that?
Will you stop twitching, Morris? You're making me nervous.
Sorry, boss. I just don't know if we should be doing this.
Doing what?
Using a church for morally dubious activities. Theology lays out pathways and guidelines to keep us on the moral road to righteousness.
Did one of those barrels hit you on the head, Morris?
He's fine.
What's your belly aching? What's the worst that could happen?
I'm getting the spooks, boss. This church has a lot of dead people. What if they don't like us being in here?
Is that what you're worried about?
They're
Ghosts
Looney
ain't
Tunes
real.
gangsters.
Hush up about it.
I don't know, boss. The scientific consensus on paranormal activity still seems to be inconclusive. I read a book about it last week, and it's really giving me the heebie-jeebies.
What have I told you about reading? It's no good for you. It gives you delusions of grandeur and indigestion.
Sorry, boss.
Just for the sake of argument, this book you was reading. What did it say about ghosts?
It said that there are 3 signs for detecting paranormal activity.
What's the first sign?
First, the temperature drops as the ghost's presence descends upon the locality.
Well then, until we start getting the chills, there ain't nothing to worry about.
I didn't think the rum runners would appreciate me offering to start up their jalopy for them. The collection plate was empty. Turning the fan off would have alerted the rum runners to my presence.
Why can't we just... Oh.
Now wasn't the time for a sit-down.
Why not? Statue. Why would I go back over there?
I couldn't see anything to do with the statue. It wouldn't have been wise to reveal myself to the rum runners by ringing the bell. I couldn't risk going up to the window while the rum runners were around.
Okay, so maybe not quite yet then. Oops. Oh, God. So he's got the key that we need to get in. As much of a fixture as future as I know is true, right? God, we can never get in.
I jiggled the gate.
I already have my gunpowder. Thank you, though. Okay, so we know we need the key for him. And the mill with Doris. Hi, Doris. Do you need more corn? I don't have any more.
Doris! Cluck, cluck, cluck. Bark.
Bitch. Okay. Pranks and fuses. Because it's always a mansion, a lab, underground sewers. Do I have anything else now? Probably not. I don't know what we're doing with this yet. We're doing something with it, but I don't know.
I didn't want to touch it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back to Dead Nettle because we know that we can give this biatch the spring, so at least we can get that moving. And then I don't know, do we want to take the ferry somewhere? I'm not sure what to say.
This is why I need to switch to electric.
Would you like this?
Maybe this will help?
What do you think you're doing?
I fixed it for you.
I'm going to need to recalibrate the whole thing now.
No need to say thank you.
You're lucky. There's something fishy about you, Murphy McCallan. I can smell a story on a person like rotten eggs in an egg salad. And currently it's the 4th of July summer picnic and someone forgot to put the bowl in the refrigerator last night.
Uh-huh. Can I have that?
I picked up the freshly printed sheet of paper.
Oh, perfect. Okay. We need that.
Yes?
Hi.
What are you working on now?
What are you working on now?
A clarification.
A local dancer's moving off the island and looking to get rid of some furniture. But my piece asking if there was any interest in Hoochie Coochie dancer Lulu Leroy's huge chest got a much bigger response than we expected. And not for the right reasons.
Outstanding.
Am I right in thinking you're not from around here?
Good call, McAllen. Santa Monica, California. Born and bred. Hadn't even been to Devil's Rock before I got the job. The divine irony is that I got this job due to a misleading ad in a newspaper. Seeking newspaper editor for dynamic community, exciting stories, amazing opportunities. What nonsense. But now I'm here. Nonsense is all I have to write about.
Why did you stay in Dead Nettle?
I came down with a horrible case of temporary insanity.
Health issues?
No. I started dating a notary named Jonathan. Right after I'd taken out a mortgage, I stumbled across his dalliances with the fishmonger's wife, the ironmonger's wife, and the cheesemonger's wife. Knowing his type, I decided I'd become a warmonger, and I set fire to his belongings. I last saw him picking through his charred underpants on my front porch. Now he's off in Rancho Cucamonga with some flapper named Anastasia, and I'm still financially tied to this island.
I'm trying to track down 3 dead bodies.
I'm trying to track down 3 dead bodies.
A serial killer? In Dead Nettle? This could be gold. When did this happen? This morning? Last night?
No, 33 years ago.
33 years ago? That's not journalism, that's archaeology.
I think I better be going.
My door's always open. I broke the hinge earlier.
Can I get in? I want to get in here.
Hey, you can't come back here.
I need to look.
Sorry. I didn't need to bother Evelyn again by messing with the printing press.
I want to bother her with my presence. Okay, so we have one of the 3 things we need. What are we doing with other things now? You know what we didn't do when we were at the church? We didn't go into the, I wonder if I can mess around with that once I come back out here. We need to scare them away. Oh, he's gone. Or he's not gone. Somebody's digging. Who's digging?
Now that I'd looked upon the lifeless face of Comptroller Grimes, it didn't feel appropriate to give his coffin a wiggle. I didn't need to warm my hands on the stove.
So there's nothing. Yeah, okay. So let's go back to the other side. Somebody's digging a hole. I got that song stuck in my hand now, too. Digging a hole. That's digging a hole. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Good evening, Edgar.
Plastic, not again. I go all night as the only one in this cemetery with a pulse. Then here you are bringing me 2 steps closer to losing it. What do you want now?
Just taking a look around. It's peaceful here.
It was.
Everybody's such a bitch. Lights flickering much like the hash-slinging slasher. We are going to need to mess with that fucking thing. The mash ringing, the slash flinging. That's probably one of like my most favorite SpongeBob's episodes like ever. What was messing with the lights? Nosferatu. What you digging?
What are you digging?
I thought the cemetery could do with a swimming pool. Put out some deck chairs, maybe a tiki bar.
He's such an
ass. I think I'm digging? Another grave.
Who's this one for?
Reginald Goff. He was the state executioner in the next parish over.
How did he die?
His last convict was a bit nervous about being executed by the electric chair. When Goff asked him if he had any final requests, the convict asked if he could hold his hand for support.
Shocking.
Then I've got Marigold McGee to deal with before I can clock off. That'll be a headache.
Not a brain cell among them.
What's so difficult about Marigold McGee?
She asked for her remains to be scattered across the island.
That doesn't seem so bad.
The problem is she didn't want to be cremated.
The ghost stories are real.
Well, I don't want to hear them. I don't like to think about ghosts.
Why not?
Because they'd be bad for business. I have my work cut out here with the dead as it is. Imagine if they came back asking for a refund.
Has the cemetery been here long?
This cemetery is the whole reason Devil's Rock is populated. Back when the mainland was first settled, they used to ship off the bodies of undesirables to be buried here. The criminals and paupers. St. Juniper's Church up on the hill was one of the first structures here, along with the fort. So that's what this place became. A cemetery island. A place where only Beelzebub himself would take the bodies that were interred in its soil. The Devil's Rock.
Creepy. I think the Rum Runners are using the church as a hideout.
What do you want me to do about it? My job description says I deal with the outside. It's the vicar's responsibility to take care of the inside. I'm just contracted for the grounds and the graves.
That's fair. Never do more that's asked for you unless you're getting paid for it.
Do you know what happened to the vicar of St. Juniper's Church?
Foskett was his name. Disappeared along with everyone else at the manor during the Belmore wedding.
Did you get along with him?
No! Miserable guy he was. Fortunately, we came to an understanding.
No.
An understanding?
Let's just say that one night, I might have witnessed a certain clergyman through the vestry window. Off his head on communion wine, wearing a crinoline over his cassock, singing, "We three kings of Jackson Square, selling stockings a nickel a pair." He couldn't look me in the eye after that. The only way we communicated was through notes on the parish bulletin board. And that's the way I liked it.
There's a dead body over at Belmore Manor hanging from a tree.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
Can you collect it?
Shouldn't you bury it?
If it manages to wander its way over here, I'll bury it. Until then, I'm not stepping foot onto
I
the
gotta
Belmore
carry a dead
estate.
body?
I've heard the stories about the Phantom, and I'm not risking my shut-eye to rescue a cadaver from a tree like some stuck kitten.
Do you know who the hanged man is?
Beats me. But from what I've heard, it's been there ever since that wedding night.
I will leave you to your business.
I best be running along.
Goodbye.
Why do I love everybody in this game? They're so fucking great. Okay, so where's the parish bulletin board then? Is it in the parish? It's really well written, yeah. Is that a fuse?
I couldn't do anything with an empty socket. Without a second fuse installed, the dial refused to turn.
Parish, where the fuck am I gonna find a fuse? Oh, I think I know where I can find a fuse. Okay. Alright, let's see if my intuition is correct. Is that the Shrunken Head? The Tea Party? Good band. Love them. It
Oh,
is.
it's you again.
Mallory, what are you doing here on the Belmore estate? I thought all the locals were too scared to wander around here.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm having a tea party for my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
How cute. And what are you talking about with your new doll?
Our strategy for conquering mortal civilization.
Right.
It's rude not to introduce yourself, you know.
Mallory, have you been practicing ventriloquism?
Are you calling me a dummy?
You can talk?
I'm a head. Talking is one of the few things I can specialize in.
I didn't know that.
You didn't ask. My name, now that you're listening, is Sir Edward Teddington. Or as Miss Wisp here calls me,
Shrunken Ted.
You're not doing very much tea drinking at your tea party.
I couldn't get a handle on the physiology of it. No arms, hands, or esophagus makes this a little trickier than it used to be.
And I am drinking it. Watch.
Not a fan?
Maybe it's an acquired taste.
But an important one to acquire. Tea was the fuel of the British Empire.
Then maybe it would be better in a gas tank.
Mallory was handling the teacup with the tentativeness of a toddler being given castor oil.
May I have a cup of tea?
May I have a cup of tea?
Nope.
Now, Mallory, what were we saying about manners?
Oh, yes, right. How do I put this delicately? I'm afraid this is a private engagement exclusively for the Sisterhood of Darkness.
Precisely. Remember, we may be planning on enveloping the world with a new totalitarian empire led by yourself as queen, but that's no reason to be impolite. Manners cost nothing. However, in this case, it is a private engagement.
Can I have the teacup?
Could I have your teacup if you're not drinking it?
I am drinking it. Well, I would if it didn't taste so bitter.
You shouldn't be
Mallory,
inside the
you
Belmore
shouldn't be
estate.
inside the Belmore estate. Don't you know about the disappeared wedding?
You're asking a little girl about murder, black magic, and broken hearts?
Sorry, I don't want to give you nightmares.
Are you kidding me? I love this stuff! I wrote a paper on it last semester that prompted a parent-teacher intervention.
Have you seen the Phantom?
Haven't you seen the Phantom?
The grumpy guy in the tall hat? Yeah, I've seen him through the windows of the house.
Doesn't he give you nightmares?
Sure does, but those are the kind of dreams I like.
Psychopath.
Do you know Sebastian Bach?
Unfortunately.
Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
Okay, yes, you did, but didn't you think it was worth mentioning he was a ghost?
I didn't think you'd be interested. Most grown-ups just don't believe me.
So you can see ghosts?
Ugh, I wish I couldn't. Most of them don't shut up, wailing through the windows all the time. Sebastian's the worst, the booger-brained bighead. Thinks he knows everything.
But the ghosts weren't visible until I cast the summoning spell.
To you, maybe. I mean, they're a lot more visible now. They were just shadowy, glowy things before.
The fact that I conducted an occult spell seemed to be lost on her. Knowing what I did about her, she probably did the same every day before breakfast.
Probably, right? She'd take him head on and she'd fucking win. I just... Whose head is this?
It was Sebastian that made you get the tin boat. He altered the toy catalog.
I knew it! Well, that's it. He's going to the top of the hit list once I'm queen of the universe. If you see him, tell him Pock's in for a shock.
So, Ted, that whole time I was carrying you around
So, Ted, that whole time I was carrying you around in my pocket...
Picking me up and stuffing me inside your vest without even a good evening? That's the living for you nowadays. Rude.
I'm very sorry. I've just never encountered a shrunken head that could talk to me before.
Maybe you have, and you just never introduced yourself.
I suppose, but I can't go around introducing myself to every inanimate object that I'm carrying on the off chance that they're supernaturally possessed, can I?
Did you just call me an object? That's objectification right there.
How'd you end up as a head?
How did you end up as a shrunken head, Ted?
Can you believe this, Mallory? Asking about physical impairments just as brazenly as you like.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a sore subject.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. Me and the old boys were embarking on a race to the Caribbean, known as the Coconut Rally. 14 days, 14 islands, with only what you can carry on your back to sustain you. It was all going so well, until day 9, when I was told to seek out a tribe of pygmies. Perhaps I got a bit lost, because the village I found was populated by villagers of average height.
Didn't that clue you in that you were in the wrong place?
I thought maybe they were just exceptionally tall pygmies. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, you know. Well, they were a very welcoming people, filling me up on pork and bananas, a nice hot bath in a pot they hung over the fire. But it turns out they held a different philosophy when it comes to head placement and proportion. Still, no use grumbling. That's not the British way. Stiff upper lip. That's what we need.
Ted, how did you end up on Devil's Rock?
I was brought back here on a merchant ship by a strange man in a top hat who settled on me as a souvenir. Can you believe it? The indignity of being swapped and saying I was only worth 2 chickens.
I'd say at least 3.
Exactly.
And now you're helping a little girl take over the world, Ted?
Look, I was a little late getting in on the British Empire, and now its height has passed me by. I don't want to miss out again. This is my opportunity to get my foot on the ladder of a new attempt.
More like your chin on the ladder.
Very funny. You know, I have other interests too. You really need to get to know me as a person. I'm very well rounded.
Of course you're round. You're just ahead.
The jokes just keep coming, don't they?
I'll leave you two to your diabolical plans.
I'll leave you two to your plans.
Long live the sisterhood!
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take this?
Good idea. You can be my butler.
I stole a spoon, but I need the teacup. Okay, so if we go, what was I going back into the house for? Oh, the thing. I'm collecting a lot of stuff.
It was strange to think that I'd been supernaturally trapped within the house, and that despite that, I felt compelled to go back in.
To the door. So I want to see if I can. Well, no, can I take a spare fuse? I'm just going to see if there's a spare fuse that I can steal. Otherwise, I'm not sure where I would find one.
The chalkboard was blank, presumably waiting a decorative welcome for the infernal marriage of an evil phantom to his cursed bride.
Of course. I need to talk to him again. He's my favorite.
Good evening, Colonel.
What?
Okay.
Not until next Thursday, I think.
Good evening, Father Foskett.
Hello again, my child.
Oh.
Are you prepared for the ceremony?
In every way, except one. I still haven't found my Bible.
Shouldn't you be looking for it?
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Furthermore, I have no idea where to look, but I would very much like to see it returned to me.
We three kings of Jackson Square, selling stockings a nickel a pair.
Oh, how drastic, no elastic, not very safe to wear. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from.
I best be heading off.
May God be with you.
And also with you. Lift up your hearts. We lift them up to the Lord. Oh, they're all gone now. On the table here. Interesting that I can still do something with that.
Now wasn't the time to rearrange the furniture.
Then why would you make me come over here? I wonder if I can take that thing. What's in that chest there?
As I descended back into the cellar, the lack of mechanical noise quickly revealed that the barrel lift was no longer working. Looking at the fuse box, it was clear to see why the barrel lift no longer moved. The fuse had blown, taking the small glass cover with it. With questionable regard for my own safety, I pulled the damaged fuse from its socket.
But it's damaged, so it's not going to work.
Knowing the erratic surges of electricity that must have been flowing through the wire into the barrel.
Interesting. Okay, but it's broken.
There was nothing large that I needed to move.
I think it's going to be that at some point. Boxes?
I considered looking through the boxes, but doubted my immediate situation needed a set of matching crockery or monogrammed dish towels.
But what about this?
I took one of the fireworks. The logo on the side revealed that it was called the Whizzer. I'd known a boy in elementary school with the same nickname.
Jesus Christ.
I had already taken the last of the rum.
There's just nothing else that
I needed... That wasn't going...
What do we need a firework for?
Nope.
No, this has got to be for the, What am I doing with you?
I considered
But not this.
I considered.
Okay. All right. Is there anything we want to do here? It sucks that I can't get out of here now. I just want to take it here, because now I want to see. Oops. We know the fuse doesn't work, though.
I couldn't. The generator looked like a death trap. I wasn't touching it without good reason. I couldn't do anything. The generator looked. I didn't. Nope. That didn't work. I needed to.
Okay, what are we doing?
If the rum runners realized I was inside their hideout, it wouldn't have impacted well on my preference for being alive. But perhaps I could mess with them. Psst.
Did you hear that, boss? We must be imagining things. What did you say the first sign of paranormal activity was?
A drop in temperature, boss.
Turning the fan off would have alerted the rum runners to my presence. Turning the fan off.
Ah! I just want to, like... What? Can't you just turn it towards them?
The electrical safety of the panel looked. That didn't work. That wasn't. The electrical safety.
A spoon? What do we need a spoon for? Oh my god. Actually, let me do this. I don't know what to do right now.
ferryman wouldn't have liked me snooping around inside the boat. The ferryman wouldn't have...
I'm just trying to talk to him.
Hello again, Crab.
Hello, Murphy.
I'd like to hire your ferry.
Sure. Give me a map of where you want to go, and I'll see if I can get you there. I'm the best ferryman this side of the Gulf. From Baton Rouge to the Bermuda Rectangle. I'm your man.
I thought it was called the Bermuda Triangle.
Well, sure it is now. Ever since one of its sides mysteriously disappeared.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
So he needs a map. Okay, what are we doing? Where am I going? Let's go back to the manor, I guess. Maybe we'll get some more information. I don't know. Not really sure what to do. What did I have again? Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh god. Should check the music room too. Let's do a little quick once over of the house.
The door was
Still
locked.
Okay, so nothing of particular note. Except for Jay Baruchel staring at us. I just want to try giving her the necklace.
Abigail's ghost was once again back in her bedroom, now fully consumed by the wicked spell Rackham had trapped her in. The minutes left before he married her were falling away like dominoes. The necklace I was carrying exactly matched the one around the neck of the bride's reflection. This must have belonged to the sailor. It was time to reunite it with its other half.
Right through the mirror, eh?
As the reflection disappeared back into the mirror, I looked at the dresser and saw that something had been left behind. A small ivory comb. I didn't think Abigail would mind if I took the comb with me.
Okay.
It was an ivory comb.
Okay. What am I gonna... Whose hair am I going to brush? To the bottom. So we have like the...
Welcome back, Murphy McCallan. Take a seat.
I found something that could be used as a spirit board.
Yes, that will work. Even if it will take a lot of concentration on my part. Cecil Belmore, we now implore. Where do you rest forevermore?
I don't know. Oh, it's that one there. Okay.
I sense a hidden place. A laboratory known only to Cecil.
We knew
a
that,
secret
though.
refuge for study and invention, and desperate attempts to reconcile science and the supernatural. But he has been followed. Unknown to Cecil, someone lies in wait in the darkness and is about to look at the painting.
Which painting? Oh, stabbed at the back.
Cecil's body lies in a hidden laboratory, and you must find it. Cecil never told anyone where he conducted his work, but in happier times he created a treasure hunt for his brothers, were they ever to seek him out. That is your lifeline, Murphy. Follow the trail of clues to reach that laboratory. I sense the first clue lies in Cecil's bedroom.
Is it open? Okay, good. Glad we did that. I don't know if I'm making like more or less work for myself because I just keep finding stuff. I just keep finding more things. Keep doing what I can as I try to find the stuff. Looking for a fuse, actually, is what I'm really looking for. Is he in there? I'm just curious.
The trunk was empty.
Rude. Let's go into Cecil's room. Jesus fuck. This is an affront to the eyes.
I'd already carried a shrunken head around earlier that night. I didn't want to start a trend by lugging around other unnerving abominations.
Is that where he died?
I especially didn't want this one talking to me.
I'm seeing some blood stainage there. Let's go over there and take a look.
I searched through the pockets of the lab coat. To my surprise, I found something. A small silver coin.
I wonder if that's for the collection plate. I'm gonna pocket that. I have so much fucking garbage. Books.
The books covered all manner of scientific subjects, magnetism, thermodynamics, chemistry, and much more, none of which I had the time or understanding to read.
In the bag.
The bag was empty of everything but papers covered in an unintelligible scrawl.
Apparati.
The apparatus looked like the handiwork of a mad scientist. I thought it was best not to mess with it. Who knew what sort of reaction I might set off?
What's it? Really? Well, we looked at all those. That was all that was in here was a silver coin.
It was an old silver coin. At its center were 2 lines of text, but they were too small to read with the naked eye.
Gotcha. Understood.
Welcome back!
What do you think of this coin?
Oh, very interesting. Though I'm afraid with these old spectacles, I can't make out what the engraving says.
Could I use your microscope to look at this coin I found?
Oh! Are you a fellow fan of numismatics?
I prefer the old ones.
Yeah, never mind. Go right ahead.
With the microscope calibrated, the coin's writing came into focus. It read, "Into the palm of a prince." The inscription must have been a clue in Cecil's treasure hunt. I just had to find the prince's palm he was referring to.
What? 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 Do we know any princes? I want to go back to the house for a second. Oh, I know. I know where we need to go. That was actually where the direction I was heading in, because that was one of the only rooms we hadn't checked out again. Ah, fuck. I need to get that dead body down, too. again.
Following the inscription on the coin and realizing that the metallic statue depicted an Indian prince, I took a close look at the statue's palm. For the first time, I noticed a slight circular indentation, about the size of a coin. I placed the coin into the statue's hand. It fit the indentation exactly, into the palm of a prince. No sooner had I done it than I heard sparks and hums coming from inside the statue. That's when I realized it wasn't a statue at all. It was an automaton. A robotic figure made to move with cogs, wires, and electrical pulses. It seemed to be fighting to move, but then, nothing.
Well, blow me over with a dandelion. I didn't expect anyone to get that working again.
It's not doing much.
Joints will be frozen, I should think. No wonder after all these years. Another job for me to do, and a dangerous one at that. Who knows how many volts Master Cecil ran through that thing to get it moving?
Hello, Rupert.
Hello again, Murphy. Have you given any more thought to my offer?
You mean the offer to poison me?
Well, you needn't put such a negative spin on it. Personally, I think death just got a bad rap.
I suppose if the Grim Reaper showed up in a glittery tuxedo jacket instead of a hooded cloak, we'd all be much more on board with it.
Exactly. We all have misconceptions about the afterlife.
Where the fuck am I gonna find
used to
lube?
think we were reincarnated. But the fact that I have the same neck wrinkles and big belly, just now translucent blue, has certainly put the lid on that theory.
Why did you believe in reincarnation?
Why did you believe in reincarnation?
Well, it was more for the social aspect, really. We used to have monthly past life parties. There's something to do at the weekend, you know. You dress up as the person you used to be, until the venue asked us not to come back.
What happened?
It was a disaster waiting to happen, to be honest. By the last one, we had 3 different members claiming to be Napoleon. And they decided the best way to figure out who was genuine was by seeing who would be the first to reconquer Western Europe.
Oh my god.
We had one person claiming to be Ebenezer Scrooge, despite the stumbling block of his being a fictional character. The final straw was that we had one Julius Caesar and one Brutus.
Oh god.
They got in a fist fight outside the venue when Julius tried to jab Brutus with a French loaf from Bon Ton Bakery, shouting, "Baguette too, Brute!" He said afterwards he was just trying to even things up.
Who did you think you were reincarnated from?
Anne Boleyn's my best guess. She had green sleeves, didn't she? And I often have such a splitting headache. I hope the editing thing might come as a relief. How about you, Murphy? You think you had a past life?
If so, I can't imagine what I did to deserve the life I've got now.
So, Green Sleeves is a song that many misattributed to Henry VIII writing about Anne Boleyn, but we know it was composed before the time that they met. Lorena McKenna does a really beautiful rendition of it, if anybody's interested.
Can I attend one of your past life parties?
If we get them up and running again, I don't see why not. You need to pay the membership fee, though. $50 per person. I know, I thought it was expensive when I joined up too. But it's worth the gamble. You only live once, don't you?
Do you know what's wrong with the statue?
That thing will be rusted up. If you want to get it moving, you do best to lubricate the joints, I'd say. There must be some grease somewhere. It's a marvel, that thing. One of Master Cecil's inventions. Swore me to secrecy when he installed it. It'll be even more of a marvel if you get it running again.
Where am I going to find lube?
Well, no time to stop and smell the roses. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Murphy.
Honey, you going to take that shovel? There you go. So, we have a shovel. Why do I need a shovel? And also, where would we find the lube?
Do you mind if I borrow this shovel?
Oh, go right ahead. I already dug up those naughty thorns. It's funny, even when things are dead, they can still cause trouble. Just look at us ghosts.
What am I doing with this shovel?
It was a sturdy shovel spattered with dirt.
Yeah, okay. Let's go talk to our resident musician, Ezra.
I didn't have anything to talk to him about.
A shovel. So why do we need a shovel? I just keep collecting things and I haven't a clue of what to do with them. Is there any in the garden room? Is there anything out here? We could check the stairwell room again too, I guess. There has to be a reason for coming out here, right? Herb.
This must have been the... This must...
Okay. Maybe we don't get him down. I don't fucking know. We go back outside and see if there's anything else that we can talk to Mallory about. We need lube. I don't know where to find lube.
Walking back into the ballroom, the throng of wedding guests had dispersed to their guest rooms. Preparations for the wedding were gathering speed like a boulder rolling down a mountainside, and I felt like I was smack in the middle of its path.
And talk to her quickly, I guess.
Good evening, Mrs. Craddock.
Chairs at the far end, tables on the left. Oh, it's you again.
Where have all the guests gone?
To their rooms to get ready. Here I am tidying up after the waltz while they just waltz away.
How long until the wedding begins?
Just a few hours. Oh, good gracious, a few hours. And there's still so much to do. I'm sorry, but I can't stand around chitter-chatting. There is much work to be done.
You seem a little stressed.
Correct. And with all due respect, and I'm sure we can both agree much respect isn't due at all, talking to you only makes it worse.
You need to find a way to relax, Mrs. Craddock.
I don't think people realize how this job takes a toll on one's health. My doctor told me I need to rethink my diet, so I've decided to go more continental, by which I mean a glass and a half of wine with each meal and polishing off the bottle before bedtime. A la Francais.
Where's the wedding cake gone?
I had to hide it.
Hide it? Why?
Somebody had already helped themselves to a slice of cake. And I bet I know exactly who it was, Mr. McCallan.
Oh, really?
That horrible pock boy. The knave with his hand on the tarts. Perhaps the Queen of Hearts had good reason for her framework of justice.
Oh.
I heard you didn't send a wedding invitation to Captain Moot.
Well, of course he didn't receive an invitation. He was dismissed from his employment weeks before the wedding for crashing the flagship of the Belmore fleet.
He's very upset about it. Don't years of service outweigh one accident?
Accident? I suppose you never learned exactly why he crashed the ship, did you?
Actually, no, I didn't.
We discovered that Captain Moot used to invite ladies up to the bridge after hours. Dozens of ladies over the years. He'd take them on moonlit cruises around the island and, goodness gracious me, paint them with no clothes on. Draped over the ship's wheel, stretched out in the rigging, dangling from the anchor. Apparently, he must have gotten a bit too carried away with his brushstrokes on the final painting, because he didn't see the rocks the ship crashed into.
Ah, that would certainly be distracting.
Indeed.
I'll leave you to get on with your work.
How thankful I am for life's little blessings.
Okay. I don't really know what to do next. We have all this stuff, and I just don't know what to do with it. Where am I gonna find lube? Okay, so if we were going... Okay. Can I look at stuff? I can't. Let's go back to Dead Nettle for now. Okay. Where can we find lube? We still need that trophy, too. Oh my God, there's something in my eye. I can feel it. I forgot to talk to Valerie. I forgot to go to the carriage house. Oh, God. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Ow. Do I go back to the only? I don't know if there's anything really there. Okay. I'll just do it. I'll just go back. What if I have something that I can use there now, right? Like maybe I can get the Skelly boy down. Or just get a stick. Cut him down. We can still fill the thing up with water as well. Like we've got the bottle. I wonder if I have to put the fish in the fountain. Or why am I carrying the bowl? We need a teacup, so I wonder if the teacup's supposed to be for the fish. Tree. I think that bird is stuffed because he hasn't said anything.
The stark trunk of the tree didn't offer any possibility of climbing it. The skeleton hung high up in the tree, swaying with each slight breeze.
I wonder if I need a
Even
ladder.
from down on the ground, I felt disturbingly close to it.
Do you guys want to see a dead body? Is there so if we need to sweeten her tea, where can I find... What the hell? Oh, that's the parasol. Can I get that? Probably not, right?
The parasol had landed decidedly out of reach.
Okay. Never mind. Can't do anything with that. Right?
The wheel was too heavy to move.
Right, so I need the dolly, because I bet you then that's what the dolly's for, but we have no interest in using that. So either it's not time to use them to connect those two neurons together. And then so I can still do something with this. Can I carry it? Like, am I carrying molasses?
I wasn't going to touch the molasses with my bare hands. With the items I was borrowing across...
Right. Can I use this?
The molasses was far too thick.
Okay. Can I use this?
Nope.
Okay. Can I use this?
I dunked the teaspoon into the molasses.
You wouldn't want to sweeten tea with molasses, would you? I genuinely don't know the answer to these questions because I usually drink my teas black. So I truly have nothing to go on here. Temptation never lets me down. Temptation, one foot in the ground.
Then we bribe the kindergarteners and use them for espionage.
Shh, shh, shh. He's back.
No.
The teapot was empty.
Okay, so let's see if she wants this. Ah.
What did you just put in my tea?
Try it now.
Careful, Mallory. It could be poisoned.
Does this dope look smart enough to brew poison?
Good point. You'd probably give it a taste test. Bottoms up, my girl. Drink on.
Mmm. Hey, that tastes pretty good.
I thought you'd like it.
Sure did. I drank the whole cup.
Then I take.
Let me clear this away for you.
Good, butler. You shall be spared the dungeons.
Nice. Okay, I have a teacup.
It was a small porcelain teacup with leftover tea leaves at the bottom.
Didn't one of those idiots need a tea? I'm just gonna keep opening all of the things until I can figure out what I need. Lube!
It was strange to think that I'd been...
Shut up. Get in the house. We had tea leaves, right? Let's go upstairs. Lube. Where do we find the lube? Unless it's like in the engine or something. I don't know how to articulate that. Like we do something to the car and then we offer to fix it, but we have to scare them for it. I don't know.
Welcome back, Murphy McCallan. Take a seat.
I'm just going to keep starting multiple side quests.
Brought you the tea leaves.
Wonderful. That will work to contact Yardley. Be quiet now, Murphy. I need to concentrate.
You got it, babe.
Yardley Belmore, heed our plea. Where was your life stolen from thee?
Poison tea.
I sense a crypt, deep below the ground, where Yardley, unknown to him, has been drugged. Among alcoves of the dead, Yardley is still alive. Still alive as brick by brick, he is being entombed within the crypt. The drug may wear off, but he has no means of escape. Trapped! Look at the painting!
We know where that is.
Yardley's body is still bricked up inside that crypt. The sanctuary crypt. You must find a way inside. There is a tunnel, once used for safety, but now used for salvation. Something in Yardley's bedroom will help you.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good creak. Thanks, babe. Okay, let's go and find out what that is. So much anticipation and build up to find a silver dollar. And lube. That is, I need lube. It's very eerie when the music goes quiet, isn't it?
The chest contained only a myriad of theatrical costumes, not one of which I wanted to wear around the island.
Wuss.
I had more urgent things to do than cozy up with a book. The machine looked ready to operate. All it needed was a blast from the tanks.
May I?
I opened the tap on the gas tank. Nozzles hissed, a cloud of cold mist billowed out, and from the machine came a smattering of dry ice. The machine looked ready to operate. All it needed was a blast from the tanks. Looking good, Murphy.
Okay.
There was already dry ice in the tray.
Oh.
I couldn't pick up the dry ice with my bare hands. I collected the dry ice in the flask. That would keep it from melting, at least for the time being.
Okay. Well, we know it's at the church. I'm gonna have to stop soon too. Like, I feel like we're making progress, but like we're also not. A fucking fuse that doesn't work, but we need the fuse to do stuff. There's nothing I can do with that. I'm looking for lube. Jeez, I'm crow.
I couldn't see any way to open the crypt door. Not a doorknob, not a keyhole. Whoever sealed this up. That wasn't going to work.
I wonder if I had to do something with this. Maybe I know what I do need to do with this. If he would just, you know, like, hurry up.
Empty a flask. The dry ice clattered into the metal window box.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? Actually, let's just check.
I thought it best to leave the dry ice in the...
Okay.
Good evening, Captain Moot.
If you say so.
I found out why Mrs. Craddock rescinded your invitation. You were caught painting naked ladies on the ship's bridge. That's why you crashed the ship.
Maybe that's true, but you'd think she'd have been more understanding about the whole thing.
Why's that?
She was the naked lady I was painting when we crashed.
A scandal for the ages.
I better be off.
Scandal for
So
the
long.
ages. Scandal for the ages. What?
I filled the bottle with water from the fountain.
I wonder if I have to put water on. I don't know how dry ice works. I thought you just sort of like did stuff. Okay, the fans are on again. Okay, that's not doing anything. Can I add?
I thought it best...
Oh, okay. There you go.
I poured the contents of the bottle onto the dry ice, and immediately it started to evaporate, filling the area with mist.
Okay, so then he should go now to the fort, right? Never mind. Yeah.
Waiter!
I'm not a waiter. I'm a fake captain.
I told you, I don't work here.
Do you know how to work a lock at least?
Sure I do.
Right. Well, the fog's coming in, and someone needs to switch on the lighthouse light. I would do it myself, but that fort's danker than the inside of a sailor's trousers. Use this key to unlock the gate, then turn on the light with the switch on the ramparts. Think you can handle that?
I'm on it.
Done. Fort de l'Amour. Now we're making some progress. Ooh, that's a good squeak. Finally.
From the fort ramparts, I had an unobstructed view across the entire southeastern coast of the island. Cliffs and crags, waves and water, and an endless horizon.
What am I putting in the cannon?
The cannon looked like it might still work. If it did, I knew from that evening's previous experience with firearms that 5 steps were required. Gunpowder, shot, ramrod, aim, fire.
Oh, I've got the gunpowder. The ramrod's there. I just need a shot.
The lighthouse light was off.
That'll probably blast open the door in the cemetery.
I turned the wheel, but nothing happened.
Cool. I did some things. Do I want to do that? It's showing at the back of the church. Oh, the rose window. Wait. Go give me a second, sorry.